We just got a tweet from Maricopa County. You know, we're expecting this report on the review, whatever we want to call it, in Arizona. Here's what Maricopa County tweeted, their official account. The Arizona audit draft report from Cyber Ninjas confirms the county's canvass of the 2020 general election was accurate, and the candidates certified as the winners did, in fact, win. Almost simultaneously, this report in the Washington Post, I just mentioned it, that the Texas Secretary of State's office is announcing an audit of the 2020 election results after Trump called for one. I don't think we need to remind people he won that state.
Yeah. Small detail. He won Texas. Look, this is an absolute waste of taxpayer time and money. It's up to the citizens of those jurisdictions to express their outrage about it. The rest of the country just yawns because the reality remains the result that Maricopa County put out tonight. Hey, we called the election in November. We certified the election in November. All we see now is the same information coming back the exact same way. This idea, by the way, of a forensic electoral audit is a fiction. It doesn't exist in law. It is a waste of time. It is a waste of effort. The processes that are in place under current laws and subsequently revised laws, not in this last cycle, but leading up to this cycle, have ensured this process to be fair and complete and dealing with the kinds of things that, you need to do, canvassing and making sure that the ballots are where they need to be, et cetera. So all that we're seeing right now are Republicans affirming what the country learned and knew on November 3rd in that, succeeding few days after the election before the final announcement and certification of Joe Biden as president was made. So if y'all want to pay for it in Texas, y'all can pay for it. But
what is confounding, not that we're looking for any common sense in this, Robert, is the fact that we have history with this, right? They've done other audits. They found out that, no, absolutely nothing was wrong, that the result of the election was indeed the result of the election, and yet somehow they keep going and keep claiming fraud and keep claiming, in the face of the facts, victory.
Yeah, I think in Georgia, we counted the presidential vote 3 times. Maricopa County counted several times, tested their machines, did a hand count. Look, this is, as Michael said, an enormous waste of time and energy, an enormous waste of taxpayer monies. And I think it's all done exactly for what your previous guest said. This is about raising money. This is about exciting the Trump base and the Trump partisans to continue to give money to people that are pushing the audit in Arizona. I mean, as you said, why on earth would we audit Texas? As a Democrat, I would concede Texas, right? Michael, as a Republican, they won Texas. We can set that aside. I don't know. Are we going to Oklahoma and Alaska next? I mean, we get it.
Maybe the question is, Robert, why aren't you contesting Texas?
Well, maybe I should. I don't know, but I think, but all kidding aside, I think, Chris, it's clearly done, to raise money to increase this tension that Donald Trump needs to have exist. But look, the problem with this is that it undermines everything, right? There are people that are just beginning to pay attention to some of these audit processes or just learning about it, and they're probably asking themselves, wow, was there something wrong? Why did it need to be audited? And so, again, it's this slow drip, drip, drip that withers away the foundation of what otherwise should be the strongest, most robust democracy on the planet.